Alright, I have my line here, so I'm going to give this a bit of a mix. So whilst I'm doing that, let me explain what the hell's going on. I'm using another one of these range product fragrances, which I've just realised I haven't measured. And I was so, look at me, look how organised I was. I'm going to use the Cherry Wild fragrance. I'm going to assume it's going to discolour, but I'm just going to go with maybe it won't. So, so I'm just going to ignore that and just colour it the way I want. So I have 3 different reddish colours here. So the first one is just, all of them have garnet sparkle in them, which I now have none left of. Because it's a synthetic sparkle and it shows up in your soap. So they all have that in it. This one is just Trial by Fire, which is from Nurture Soaps. This one has Rosewood, which is from my Micro Obsession, and then the Oriental Red you can get off eBay. And then this one has Oriental Red and Grape Soda from my Micro Obsession, just because I wanted something that was sort of a pinky, purpley, reddy colour. And then this one's sort of more of an orangey, reddy colour. And then this one's going to be red. If I have to add more of the Trial by Fire, I will. So let me get all those out of the way. Look, pushing the bench with my big ass stomach. Whew, it's so hot. It's actually, no, it's the same temperature since it's gotten hotter. It's just me. I've gotten hotter. Woohoo! Actually, I think it's probably got a little more humid, if anything. The rain has sort of been fairly consistent for the last hour. And I was sort of thinking to myself before, you know, I have to soap when it's not raining, but when it's not raining, it's freaking hot. So, and because we're having the La Nina at the moment, apparently we're going to have a very wet summer, which it hasn't been that wet so far, but it is getting that way. So I figured, oh well, whatever, there's a bit of rain in the background. It sounds good, so you can enjoy it too if you can actually hear it. Okay, so let me give this a whiz and then we get stuck into these colours. Oh, I also thought I might use this flower embed, which has been sitting here for the longest of times. Looking good. Looking good. Alright. So, I have sort of a half a plan in my head. And when I say half a plan, I actually mean like half a plan. Like I thought maybe I might do a red layer, and I don't know what I'm going to do with this. So, so yeah, half a plan really is like half a plan. Just wanted to get this red to be red. That was pretty much, oh no. Red layer and then a swirl of these two in white. What do you reckon? Sounds like a plan. Let's do that. Not entirely sure how much I need for a layer, though, that's the thing. Oh, that's a nice colour. I do like this Trial by Fire, I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie, because you know I won't do that. Oh, yeah, look at that. I mean, that's red. It's red. It's red. There's no doubt that that's not red. Okay, so let me put some in here. And some in here. Oh well, that just, I completely covered the spoon with, you didn't see that. Look at the spoon. Can you see the spoon? I poured the soap from here. Oh dear. And I don't have a lot of spoons left. Okay, so that's a nice colour. That's kind of an orangey red, which is what I was looking for. Oh, that's a bit greasy. Whoops-a-daisy. See, if I had gloves on, I would never know that. Oh, that's a nice colour too. Oh, it's the perfect colour for that bowl, isn't it? They're not very different. I think they should show up nicely. I don't know. Alright, let me give my rocks a shake. For those of you that are new, I have decorative rocks in my titanium dioxide mix. I didn't have... What's that? Where did that come from? I guess I'll see that in editing. I didn't have marbles or ball bearings or anything when I first originally started mixing up titanium, and Yeah, it's sort of, I've never bothered replacing it because they work, and they're decorative rocks. They're not dirty, or they're exactly the same shape that they've always been. I've checked them more than once. Oh, go away. Alright, so we'll give this a whiz so it becomes actually white. Let me bring you in so you can actually see that. I honestly do not know why I bother burping a stick blender. Inevitably, I will put bubbles in my soap. So, you know what? I don't care. If I cared, I would probably be a little bit more gentle and not lift it up as I'm stirring or whatever, but nah, I don't care. I don't care. It's still soap and people still like it, so that's all that matters. Alright, so I should measure some fragrance out. It's got a bit of thickness, viscosity to it. I like and dislike this fragrance. It's nice, but it's very medicinal as well. So it kind of smells like something you'd have like, you know, when kids are little, you can get antibiotic liquid. I got measles, mumps, something when I was a kid, and that just reminds me of being a kid taking medicine. So okay, again, it's behaving, which scares me. It's sad, really, isn't it? Yeah, it's perfectly fine. It's not heating up because it's not hot. So I'm going to actually give this a mix, because I've noticed that this trial by fire can sometimes sit on the bottom a little bit, and it doesn't matter if it's a bit thicker. Also not sure if I like it. So yeah. It's I think it's probably what, oh, see, now that has thickened up considerably. That from just that was a tiny little whiz here with the stick blender. So yeah, okay. So stick blending, it does make it accelerate. Yeah, and it kind of has like a clag glue smell to it too. Like, I think it just smells, this probably smells the fakest of all of the, oh my god, that's really setting up now, holy shit. Okay, so this accelerates quite quickly. Well, alright then, so the other three, oh my god, could you just, I won't stick blend, oh god. Okay, yeah, this might not be suitable for soaping with, perhaps. Oh god, it's going weird now. Ooh. Oh, okay, yeah. Well. Oh, that's getting a texture to it, isn't it? Right. Yeah. Okay. That's weird. Yeah, this one might not be soap safe. And I mean, that's kind of, you know, where I was going with all of these anyway, to sort of see what they were like. And if it's not, it's not. I'll just throw it in the bin. It's all good. I'm not worried. How are we going to do this? No, let's just put it in here. See what happens. Because it could have just reacted to that mica as well. And that's always a thing. Fragrances sometimes do react differently to different micas. So I have mentioned this before. It's something that a lot of new soapers are never made aware of, is how colour can play a big role in what your fragrance does. And I think that more people who sell micas, if you sell mica for soap making, you should test it in soap. And while you can't test it with every single fragrance, you should maybe, yeah, I know. I mean, it's up to the end user to test too. So I can't, you know, I don't know. Maybe just the information just needs to be out there that fragrance can make a difference to your micas. So I guess, well, here I am making people aware. Yeah, that's thickening up. So what we might do is we'll get these out real quick, and we'll get that one out real quick. Yeah, it's definitely got that clag gluey kind of smell going on. So, oh shit, okay. Oh yeah, not entirely convinced this one is soap safe. That has just gone from 0 to thick in 3 seconds flat. So, yeah, right. Not sure that these colours are going to be different enough to notice the difference, but I'm not entirely sure this is going to be soap yet. Okay, and yeah, oh my god. Are we seeing this, people? This is like the grossest thing I've ever made. Oh my god. Okay, do not use this fragrance for soap. This is gross. This looks like, oh my god, like chopped up liver or something. It's so disgusting. It's awesome. Oh my god. Funnily enough, oh no, the white has actually taken on its own sort of texture. I am sweating now. Holy crap. This is awesome. I love it. Oh dear. This is good. Like, I had no expectations whatsoever of this fragrance, so I don't really care. Like, they haven't said that these are for soap, so the fact that they don't work in soap is fine by me. It's when companies, and we know who I'm referring to, say that things are for soap, and then when they don't work, they blame the soap maker rather than the fragrance. That's when I get a little peeved, you know, because it turns out it wasn't actually my fault. But the fact that they just don't know how to make fragrances properly. Well, no, there's not even that. That is so disgusting. Like, that looks like meat that's gone through a friggin' blender or something. I don't know. Oh dear. That's just gross. I've run out of words. I've run out of words. Let's have a look at the texture in here. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, we've got yeah, this is solid. Well, mostly solid. But that's, yeah, right, okay. Ooh. Yep. And this is the first one, isn't it? Let's have a look at that. Holy crap, yeah. we could almost make soap dough out of this stuff. Oh, it's really shiny too. Oh, and there's a hair in it. Oh, it's a good thing it's in there and not in there. Although I don't know about this one. Oh, what can we do to fix that top? Is there anything we could do? I don't actually think there's anything we could do to fix that. To be perfectly honest, like... Actually, you know what we could do? Here we go. I'm having an idea. If we just... Oh, it's a bit thick. It's really just not... Oh, oh, it's hot. It's very hot. Oh, okay. Maybe that wasn't a good idea. Oh dear. I was just thinking if I can actually get some sort of texture happening that doesn't just look like meat in a blender. I can't. It's just not going to happen. What we could do, just to cover up how disgusting it is. Oh, I haven't taken a photo of another soap for the video thumbnail. Shit, I've just realised. So I got too excited and wanted to make another soap, and then this happens. Okay, people, do not use Cherry Wild from Range Products. I mean, I'm not advocating you use any of them, but especially don't use this one. If you want to experiment, don't bother. Okay, so I was thinking what we could do is Garnet Sparkle this side, because, you know, why not? Oh, see, I do have a bit of Garnet Sparkle left. And then Gold Sparkle the other side. I don't know why gold, but I have it there, so. Have we saved the top? Oh my god. This is why there's glitter on the lens. What do you reckon? Does that save the top a little bit? No, not really. It's still pretty disgusting. I don't know if you guys can actually see that from down there. Just how gross it is. Let me just... Can you see the foul texture? Well, especially on the gold side. Just look at the texture of it. It's freaking awful. I love it. Oh, I love it when a soap goes wrong. Well, I don't. Generally it pisses me off. This has just amused me. I'll go inside and do other stuff instead now. Go and work on some more planner stuff. I'll do some monthly layouts. You're probably going to hear me talk about planners a lot, probably for the next 2 months, because I'll be working on them a lot. God, look at this, like, it's hard. Look at it. It should be interesting to see. I'm going to assume this will gel really quick because it will get really hot. I mean, we saw the melon buffet basically did the same thing. So it doesn't mean it's not soap safe, like body safe. It just means that it reacts in soap. So, you know, anyway, we will see you momentarily. I will see you in a minute for the soap cutting. Toodles. Okay, so as expected, the shit's hit the fan. I mean, that shit was thick. There was no way we were going to get away with having a proper soap. It also now really looks like ground beef in there. So, yeah, fantastic. The other thing I wanted to show you, I don't know if I've actually got enough room. I always take my soaps inside in this big cardboard box, right? That soap that was leaking, what was that one? That was the Aussie Soap Supplies one that was all real leaky. Mint and brown, apple and cinnamon. It sat in this box for a day, and that's how much shit leaked out of it. So just thought I'd show you guys that. And it's still icky, so that's really a bad fragrance. Do not buy it. Okay, this still smells pretty good. Looks like shit. Oh god, does it look like shit. Oh, this soap has given me no end of amusement, I tell you. That is so gross. Who would buy that? Oh my god, that's feral. The two colours are different. They just both look like meat colours. It's got fragrance leakage. I'll hold that in the light so you can see that. It's just so gross. Oh dear. I mean, you can smell that cherry smell. Most of the smell is just goat's milk at this point, so it just looks like meatloaf or something. I say that, but I don't actually know what meatloaf looks like because I've never seen meatloaf or tasted meatloaf, so it's not something we eat in this country. Yes, it's not a pleasant soap by any stretch of imagination. I'm not even sure I want to give that away as a freebie. I mean, I don't know, I think I might be embarrassed about that. But that does smell really good. Oh, and we're not doing anything with these, that's right, because we don't know the fragrances. We don't know what's going on with the fragrances. No, there's not a lot of fragrance leakage. There's a tiny little bit in that one. Oh, let's focus on that. So it's just a tiny little bit. But yeah, so that's seriously so ugly. I mean, like all the little bits up in here just make it look almost vomitous. It's really not pleasant soap. There's a little bit more leakage in that one there. When it focuses, you'll be able to see it. See there? So yeah, but that was definitely an adventure. It hasn't really got any like heat tunnels or anything, so I was expecting it, honestly, oh no, that's pretty bad. I was expecting that to be a lot worse than it actually is, because it got hot in the container, and usually if it gets hot in the container it will heat up significantly in the mould, but it doesn't actually look like it's done that. So yeah, it's just ugly. It's really, really ugly. I mean, like, what colours did I put in there? What is this? What is this foulness? Oh, this was the one that had the grape soda in it. Oh, that's a purpley colour. You know, now it's just poo brown, really. Well, look, at least I can laugh about it, eh? At least I can laugh, because what else are you going to do? Cry? So I ask you guys, because I've asked in a forum, in a group on Facebook, but you guys might know. Do you know of any actual reputable online courses? Like, I don't mind paying if it's reputable, like a proper online course, to study philosophy. I'm finding myself more and really enjoying it more and more all the time, and it's something that I've sort of been looking into probably, I don't know, for at least like the last year or two, but not sort of seriously, I guess. But I'm really starting to learn things like about epistemology and ontology and logic and all those sorts of things, and I just find that they're all really, really interesting, and I would like to learn more, and I don't know, I haven't searched YouTube to see if there's actually, like, all the learning can be done on YouTube for nothing, and whether that's like fully legitimately worth it anyway. I'm going to go and have a look on Matt Dillahunty's channel and see what he recommends for learning resources, because he's someone that I basically would absolutely trust with pointing out learning resources, because I find that Matt and I are very similar in that it doesn't matter what the answer is as long as it's the truth. Like, he and I are both atheists, but if the truth was there was a God, then we would believe it. It's not a matter of wanting something to be true or not be true. It's just wanting to know the truth. And yeah, and I find the search for truth in anything, and truth and knowledge to be to me, the two most important things in life. I think they are way more important than love or beauty or any of those things. I just find if you can't find the truth in things, or you don't believe the truth in things, then you're being misrepresented to, or misrepresenting yourself, and either way is untruthful. And so there, you guys know me, I have a big thing about the truth. I think it's probably because I was such a bad kid and I used to lie all the time. I don't know, but I was, and I did. And I think I just have tended to swing like the polar opposite of what I was like when I was a kid now, and now I don't even believe in little white lies. So, but anyway, I'll shut up now because that's 8 minutes, and I imagine that was probably a long video, I can't remember. But anyway, doing well. It's the 3rd day of the year and I've already made 4 soaps, which is more than I made in the last 2 months of last year, so we're doing alright. And I may even, I'm actually going down to IGA to buy some healthy food. Not that I eat unhealthy as a general rule, but I'm going to go get some salad stuff and shit like that. And probably some Magnum ice cream because, you know, Magnum ice cream, and I'm lactose intolerant and I want to, you know, punish myself for some reason. Because this is what we do. Doesn't matter if you're lactose intolerant, you still tend to eat dairy sometimes anyway, because you can't help yourself. Alright guys, I will see you for the next one.